What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Call of Duty because what happened a couple of days ago is the reason why I've stopped playing. Now, if you guys haven't noticed on social media or any other forum page, Call of Duty has announced for Modern Warfare Remastered there is going to be a variety map pack. Now keep in mind, this was a map pack that was released 9 years ago on Call of Duty Modern Warfare and it was $10. So just keep that in mind. So we're going to be paying $15 for a map pack that has already been released 9 years ago. Just, hold that in the back of your mind for just 1 second. Now, it's not only this. Obviously, you guys have seen from this channel, I have drifted away a ton. Like, I've literally switched everything around. And a lot of you guys are enjoying it, which I'm so happy about because I love making those types of videos. But when it comes to even now streaming, guys, I physically can't play the game more than an hour without getting bored out of my mind if it's just the people that I can't interact with on stream, because I know you guys are bored of the streams. Trust me, so I can see it because the same game you guys see over and over and over again, it's not fun, especially if you do not like the game and you are coming for me and you're still staying in the stream, which I just appreciate so much that you guys are just in there and just being so interactive with me, the couple people that are in there. Now, I just want to say that Call of Duty always holds a place in my heart, but this year, it's been something else. Every single past Call of Duty I've been able to, just go on, grind it out, go to however the highest prestige is in that specific game. I always used to play it, but I don't know if it's this Call of Duty, if it's the community driving me down or something, but I just can't play if it's Infinite Warfare, if it's Modern Warfare Remastered, if it's Black Ops 3. It's just the same game over and over again, and that's also the reason why I just haven't been streaming lately, and I really want to apologize for that. Now, with this thing that I'm about to say, I have to give credit to T. Martin because he really opened my eyes with what he said. So, if you guys take a game like Battlefield 1 or Overwatch, there are three things and main components of how companies get their income. It's retail, it's DLCs, and micro DLC. Like, for example, supply drops are micro DLC, buying camos is micro DLC. Now, every single company wants to get money, obviously. So let's take a look, first of all, at Overwatch. If you took the retail price, which is $60, right? Every single DLC is free. You don't have to pay for it. Every character that comes with it, all the whatever 20-something characters that are there, you get for free. There are no DLCs, and on top of that, obviously, there are some micro DLCs that they can get a little bit more of revenue from it, which is completely fine, and they're all cosmetic items to just, help look the game a little bit cooler or something like that. But it isn't something that's going to change the base of the game, give you an advantage over every other player, and I've seen that. And when T. Martin said it, it really opened my eyes of Call of Duty, because if you check on Call of Duty, it's retail, DLC, and micro DLC. So retail Call of Duty for a game is $60. For DLC, it is $15 for every map pack, and there are 4 map packs in a year or in a cycle of Call of Duty for a year, whatever you want to call it. And then there are micro DLC, which are supply drops that are permanently impacting the game. And that's what really I was mind blown when he said that, because I really didn't focus that much on it, and really a huge credit goes to him because again, he really opened my eyes with the situation. And even if you look at Battlefield, I believe DLC there is free, but don't get me wrong on that. If you even look at other games, he mentioned League of Legends, they have retail price $0. It's completely free. The only thing that they have is micro DLC. Obviously, they need a little bit of revenue to get from the game. But again, cosmetic items or something else. I don't really play League of Legends, but I believe it's not something that's going to impact the game like Call of Duty. But Call of Duty is the only game that charges for the obviously retail the game, the DLC, and on top of that, see the supply drops or the micro DLC like camos, like weapons if they ever add it into the store. But it's mainly focused around COD points, and that's what's really been aggravating me, is that Call of Duty is focused around getting themselves money rather than supporting their fans that have been there for how many years? Like 10, 11, 12 years? It's just been crazy how much Call of Duty has evolved. Don't get me wrong, if supply drops turn to cosmetics, a lot more people are going to buy them. Not for the fact that it's supply drops, but for the fact that the Activision stopped, caring about the money and actually caring about their fans and, leaving it to cosmetic only and not weapons that change the game. And that's what every Call of Duty has been ever since Advanced Warfare. So that's 3 Call of Duties already that have put in weapons that you have to pay for, and on top of that they have to put in more, let's say camos or boots or remember the Nigerian boots and all those type of stuff into the supply drop, so we have a harder time of getting them. And only a significant amount of people are going to get those, either luckily from a common or a rare, something like that. But I've always had a problem with supply drops. Even when they were cosmetic, I liked them. They were okay, but they were still kind of a hassle because, you wanted that camo, but you weren't able to get it. But it was fun to try to grind it and try to go for those camos. But when it comes to weapons that literally two-shot people just because you can't reload the weapon, it's crazy. And especially if you have a really good trigger finger, you guys know what gun I'm talking about. But two-shot people come on a DLC weapon. Let's be real here. At least make them a little, tune them down a little bit. And I know this side is going to Treyarch, but I'm not bashing on them whatsoever because Treyarch is amazing. They even tried to take supply drops out of the game, but obviously they couldn't. Now, I really want to just focus on one point, and that's, again, the 3 branches of how Call of Duty and how every other game that you can think of creates their money and creates their revenue. And it's from those 3 things. And Call of Duty is the only one that focuses on all 3 and tries to milk us out of every penny that we have and try to get as much money as possible. Now that is my problem, and that's why I haven't been making videos on it. I can't stream because I don't feel like supporting something that I don't enjoy. And that's personal, that's for everybody. You guys are not going to put money into something. You guys are not going to put all your effort into something that you don't like anymore. You're just going to have to move on and find something else. And I really have a hard time saying this because, maybe 2017 Call of Duty is going to be amazing. Maybe it's going to be spectacular and everybody's going to love it. But for now, both games now are just dead. There's nobody playing them anymore. There's nobody watching them, and there's nobody supporting it anymore. And that's why they're probably doing this, is because they see Infinite Warfare hasn't been doing so great. If it's been doing like Black Ops 3 and all of a sudden shoot up in pre-sale, what is it called again? Pre-sales or whatever, I completely forgot. But it is just crazy to see how Infinite Warfare is doing so bad compared to Black Ops 3. Because nobody wants this advanced movement. Nobody wants these overpowered weapons and supply drops. Nobody wants this. And I enjoy Infinite Warfare when I'm playing with buddies or something. But if I only play for like an hour or 2, so that's fine with me. But I used to be playing Call of Duty for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours a day. With Infinite Warfare and every other Call of Duty that's been in the past, I can't play it for more than an hour and a half. I physically can't. Now my computer shuts off. Let me just turn that on for a second. But it's just been a crazy ride. It really has been. And I really hope you guys are enjoying the content. I just want to say that I'm really sorry that I haven't been streaming. I might get back to it. I just want to see what's in store and what's good for Call of Duty, what isn't good. And maybe I can try to stream something else, because I don't want to stream the same game, and I'm not going to stream the same game. Call of Duty is going to be now, once in a while, I'm going to be streaming it. Actually, I can't say that. It's probably going to be a couple times, but you're going to see other things. Q&As, there's going to be, live, maybe questions with you guys, interacting with the stream. I mean, I always do that, but it's great to just have a face cam and talk with you guys. Some other things. But when you look at Call of Duty right now, how can you play a game that's focused straight on money, straight on everything, don't care about their fans? They do the opposite, and this is how I think of it. They do one thing right? They put a free weapon in Infinite Warfare that everybody thought, wow, they're actually changing something. Then they add the variety map pack, and that's $15. So they're giving us something for free, but want us to pay for something a couple of days or a couple of weeks after. So they're doing one thing good and then like 100 things bad and then folding it. So that's what I'm really not understanding, is you see what we want. You guys have gotten so much money from Call of Duty. For fuck's sake, the retail, the micro DLC that you can put into it. Imagine that you make a gun for $5. Just make one gun. Like, we'll say in the next Call of Duty, there's going to be a gun like something like the Tesla gun. That was a bad example. Let's just say like the M4A1. We put that into the store and we'll say it's $5. How many people will want that weapon So, if you can get it for $5 instead of wasting $100, first of all, there's going to be a lot more people that are going to purchase that because they know they're not going to have to gamble like $200, $300 for one single weapon that they've always wanted. And I've seen that with the PPSH on Black Ops 3, with the M16, and all the other weapons that have been released not only in Black Ops 3, but in Modern Warfare Remastered and Advanced Warfare. And trust me, the PPSH I wanted so bad that I was spending money. I spent, I believe, like $40 on supply drops to try to get the PPSH, but I didn't get anything. And to be honest, I wasn't, super, pissed off. But at the same time, yes, I was kind of mad that I couldn't get it. But if you just add what we want into the store, that's, for example, you make it even like $7. I don't care. People are still going to buy it. Okay, maybe not a lot of people. Maybe that's too much. But at the same time, would you rather spend $7 than $40 on supply drops and having a chance, a small chance, to get the weapon that you want? And there are some people that buy supply drops, but there are going to be times 10 more people that are going to buy that micro DLC, like camos, like weapons, like DLC map packs, and all that type of stuff. Hey, why not add, instead of 4 DLCs every single 2 weeks, where they're going to add another 4 maps into the game? It's not that hard, is it? And then that's what I mean. They're just going to probably switch it from 4 to 8. Hey, why not? It's going to get them more money and more revenue. And I can go on for probably the next 20 minutes just talking about the same things and why Activision is doing so bad and how they're ruining their game. But I don't want to make this into a huge, long video. The last thing that I did want to talk about is, again, I don't want to stream something that I don't like. And I really hope that you guys understand that, because you guys don't like it either. I specifically see that in the viewer count, in the comments that I see in the chat, also on stream. And you guys are not enjoying the same game over and over again, the same maps, same weapons that you've seen for a year straight. 365 days you guys have seen and played the same game over again. Doesn't it get boring? Yes, once you've played something and played and played and played, it gets boring after a while. And I'm not gonna lie, yes, it does. It gets super boring. Black Ops 3 has been the Call of Duty in 2015. 2016 is supposed to be a great Call of Duty, but it isn't, so we had to go back. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you guys made it till the end, can we just see in the chat a hashtag TGP, or in the comments, I guess you can say, just a hashtag TGP? That would be amazing, just for me to know that you guys watched this whole video. I know it's something, huge, but I really wanted to get this off my chest, and this is why I haven't been uploading videos, guys. I mean, Call of Duty videos. I'm going to be uploading videos, but for streams, I'm probably going to delay it a couple more days. Probably towards the weekend, we are going to start streaming again up soon. I want to see what I can get. Maybe some new games for you guys. Maybe it's GTA 5, because a lot of people have been asking for that, and I really enjoy that. So thank you all so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and peace out.